So, Vincent, do you have something, brother? See, I'm muted there.
Yeah, yeah, I'll go ahead. Good day, everybody. Yeah, when Christina is talking about her experience in Chichen Itza, it reminded me of like this year when when JJ did a pre Nexus grid work team with us, and they were in Mexico and going to the pyramids, and I'd been drawn to Chichen Itza for a long time. But what came through for me during that time was how worldwide there was influx of um, disembodied beings who were infiltrating the lower fourth dimensional astral plane, basically. And what that, how I see that, and I see that in people, like I can see people who are like engulfed in this is like it's a fog that surrounds them, and it's usually in front of their eyes, surrounds their ears, um, it surrounds their heart, so that it's giving you a false sense of reality. Basically, it's a fogging that gives you a false sense of reality, because what I got during that and what I was shown by like my Lyran guide was that the temples and the pyramids in Mexico and Guatemala and in like all over in that area were like basically the Lyrans had came in, and they brought in a certain frequency, but there was this infiltration after the medicine people started finding um, like things like ayahuasca and the mushrooms, that like it opened up into the lower fourth dimensional spaces and allowed them to see things, but a lot of it was ego driven, and this ego driven like was fed by this lower fourth dimensional entities who were permeating at that time into everything. And like I feel like there's a lot of that in Las Vegas, is like that, like when you're talking I was shown by the Lyrans how to create this mirrored vortex that helps protect you. And like if it starts within your like heart and solar plexus, if you can spin this vortex that has mirrors, it reflects the what the like lower fourth dimensional back at themselves, so they think they're doing work on you, but it allows you to start to see through the mirror, and like allow you to see what your ego is seeing. And it kind of opens up your field and everything around you. And so that's kind of just something that was brought up, and that's kind of all the time I have at the moment. So I was just putting that in our fields to allow ourselves to see through the fog of these lower fourth dimensional entities who are they kind of feed on us. They, like a lot of people, feel them as attachments, I guess. And so, if you're willing to, at this time, I'll give a little bit of light language from the Lyrans to bring in that vortex, that mirror vortex, to open your heart and solar plexus up to be reflecting this ego amplifier away from yourself, and allowing you to bring in your true like um, divine self, basically, from mother and father. The mother father, like from the divine mother of creation, and the central sun are the divine mother and fathers, I like to call them. If you want to call them something else, I use your discernment for sure. But what'll pour in is the light, and that reflects back to you in these mirrors. It reflects the fog, but amplifies the light that can pour into you. nacha. Rutu kushka a ratano to kutush. Shike no hoata in a kea. Out to urut. Unache e. Tati uno to rokona. Hechichi uturka a. Harata neku uchu ua. Chichi etu. Ra he. Urutu uno chiche e. Ototok uno tu uche. Yeah, what I was getting a little bit of a vision of using this in Las Vegas. There's, I think the pyramid there is a mirror, has a mirrors on it. And so we can use that to bring the light into the crown of that, and whoever walks into there will be activated by this toroid of mirrors, basically the vortex of mirrors. They'll be activated that, and they can bring that with them into the rest of Las Vegas. So and they want to say, just trust in the inner light. You are protected. The mother and the father hold you dearly. And they say, we are well pleased with you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother, for bringing that in. What you described is exactly what, very similar to someone who had visited recently in Vegas was telling me that they were experiencing. So I think that's critical that we anchored that frequency of light into kind of the top of the Luxor there at the crown, or the apex of the mirror pyramid, and then allowing that mirror pyramid to basically reflect and distribute, and almost like a facet. I was picturing like the light coming into the top, and then the facets of the actual pyramid itself, because it is a mirror itself, reflecting that out, covering the Vegas grid, activating the mirror vortex, or the mirror toroid that you described. So yeah, thank you for bringing that through, anchoring that template, anchoring that frequency. And then Sharon wrote saying, Sharon, did you want to unmute, or you want me to just read it? Totally up to you. You tell me. We're getting ready to shift here and close out.
Yeah, it was just guided. I didn't realise the file was so big. But I channeled this light language when I was connecting to the pyramids, and it was how the galactic beings were communicating with the pyramids. And now that we've cleared the Luxor Hotel, I get guided. I can place this light code in, and it'll help bring in the higher frequency, higher galactic frequencies. But it's like 12 meg. I thought I had a smaller version.
Yeah, thank you. And you said that you were guided to this place within the Luxor Hotel, and that is the pyramid that is like the black mirrors. It was channeled when connecting to the Great Pyramid. So the image that you share was channeled when connecting to the Great Pyramid can help to anchor in the higher vibrational galactic energies into the Luxor Hotel now, so that the energy is clearer. So yes, absolutely.
Well, now that we've cleared the energies in the Luxor Hotel, so because we've been working in the Luxor Hotel and the energy is a bit clearer, we can place the light code in to call in the higher frequencies, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Thank you for that clarification. It does make sense. Yeah, that was powerful. That feels good. And let me know when you feel complete with that too. We'll definitely, we've done quite a bit today, and this is again a first meeting, and we're kind of co-weaving, co-channeling. I'm just assisting with that anchoring that you were be brought through for us, and anybody else that feels aligned to assist as well. Complete, thank you. To 100.